She loves to walk. And with that, one of the ways that we met was through the Avon walk for breast cancer. So I'm going to ask our Avon girl, Jane, to come up here and talk about the Avon walk for breast cancer. And she comes prepared with props.
So one of the benefits of going last is you have to follow all these amazing speakers, but I think you will see a pattern emerging in our Lisa here. So first, a little bit about the Avon group. We are a diverse group of women. We met by random, and we spanned 4 decades, with Erica being our baby, and I won't say who the oldest is. I need friends. And we come from different backgrounds, different occupations, different faiths. We just randomly came together over 5 years ago, and we have stayed together. So initially we came together because we had a common goal, and that was to raise awareness and money for breast cancer, for a cure and prevention. But as we began to walk, it became clear there was another common goal. We were all willing to wear a sign that said, "We'll walk for food." It started innocently enough with Denny's cookies. Now, these were not your average cookie. They were big, they were chunky. They changed from week to week. They had peanut butter and chocolate and oatmeal and raisins and nuts, and they were amazing cookies. And from there, it was a slippery slope. Pretty soon, we were planning walks that went past Bagel Bin. And then we took a walk to Savage Mill, which just happens to have a French bakery. A coincidence? I think not. And more recently, it was walks to the OVD for the sweet potato pancakes. And in a late night confession last night, I heard that before one of the Avon walks, while everybody else on the team was eating healthy food, Mary and Lisa sneaked off for a cupcake. So there is a trend here. There is a trend here. When we weren't walking to or from food, we were talking about food. And what we're going to have that night, what we're going to have, what we had the night before, what we had when we traveled, what we had with our families. And we bonded, and we got to really know each other. Every once in a while, the conversation would lag. Not a problem. Lisa had conversation starters with her. And she would ask questions like, if you were stuck on a deserted island, what one item would you have to have with you? I'm just going to warn you, don't say tweezers, because I did, and I was ridiculed for it. So we walked and we talked. Now, the other thing you know about Lisa, and I heard a couple people say this, if you make a suggestion, you better be ready to act on it. One casual comment about a cruise together, and the next thing I know, less than a year later, a group's going off on a cruise to Canada. Now, Nancy shared with me, while in Canada, an older cab driver was to take a picture for them. Oh no, I've lost my picture here. Oh, here it is. You won't be able to see this, but it'll be up on the wall. So he offered to take a picture, and the first picture he takes has their heads cut off. The second picture is only the torso, and the third picture is only the legs. Now, that in itself is funny, but what's ironic about that is at different parts of our friendships together, we have been willing to be the body parts for Lisa. So one year we were Lisa's legs. Yes. And she couldn't walk the entire walk, so we did it as a relay. And we have been
violated all the rules.
The face of Lisa when we carried our signs with Lisa's face on them. And if we could be other body parts for you, we would. But I will say that I hope all of us will be the heart and the spirit of Lisa, because she gives freely. She lives to the maximum. She makes every moment of every day count. And I only hope that we can all do the same. So to summarize up our 5 years, I have 3 points. The first one is we love you and we cherish every moment we've ever had with you. The second one is, I would be willing to pay 50 extra cents for long sleeves on the poncho. And the third thing that is a little bit of an inside joke, but I think it's probably the most important, and Rita taught us this: the foot is below the ankle. Thank you all very much. Lisa, we love you.
So one year during the walk, it rained. Not a problem. I sprung for ponchos for everyone. I didn't tell them that they were 2 for $1. Little did I realize there were no sleeves or any hoods. So I've never been able to live that down.